Welcome back to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back. I Love Music Army, as we have some breaking news here. Some sad breaking news. Some news that I really don't want to report. But, you know, if I'm going to do a music channel, I got to take the good and the bad. And for those people that aren't aware of this, Rick Derringer, legendary guitar player, has passed away at the age of 77 years old. Now, as I was reading the article about Rick Derringer, I mean, I knew a lot of stuff he did. I knew about the McCoys thing and Hang On Sloopy. I knew about the Edgar Winter stuff. And I think I even knew about a couple of the Steely Dan songs that he played on. And even the Real American Hulk Hogan song, the 80s and 90s, that carried Hogan to the top of his career. The song that was played every time he came into the building was Rick Derringer's Real American. What I didn't know, however, is that, you know, he was involved and played on Air Supply's Making Love Out of Nothing at All and Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart. And Rick Derringer even said, as I was reading the article, that the guitar solo he did on Total Eclipse of the Heart, he thought was the best guitar solo he had ever done. Wow, that's pretty impressive there. Another thing I didn't know about Rick Derringer is that he actually produced and played on the first 6 albums from Weird Al Yankovic. Now, you know, to me, this is fascinating and interesting because when you think of Rick Derringer and you go back to, you know, the Edgar Winter, the rock and roll Hoochie Koo, I mean, this guy's known as a rocker, and Air Supply, Bonnie Tyler, not so much, and then the Weird Al thing. I mean, I get the Real American. That was kind of a rockin' tune, but wow. And that just goes to show you the diversity of Rick Derringer. And a lot of guitar players, you know, they just think rock, 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 go, go, solo, crank it. You know, there's more to guitar than that. And obviously, Rick Derringer, in his illustrious career, shown that. Now, what we know about the death of Rick Derringer so far is that he died in his sleep in Ormond Beach, Florida, which is not too far from where I live, after he was taken off life support. Apparently, from what I've been reading and been informed here so far, is his heart just gave out. They didn't say heart attack. They just say it just gave out. That's all the reports that I'm getting there. But did you know about the Rick Derringer Air Supply, Bonnie Tyler, Weird Al Yankovic thing? Did anybody out there know about that? Because I find that interesting. I know Joe Walsh has done some pop stuff and some other stuff and some other guitar players as well, but I didn't know Rick had did that Weird Al Yankovic thing, that's for sure. But it's a sad day here, and I know that many sad days are coming because a lot of our heroes and people that we grew up listening to are not getting any younger. And I'm not looking forward to those days waking up and discovering the news that one of my heroes or icons has passed away. So it's a sad day here, but we must continue on. And I do want to let everybody know that's watching this video how much I appreciate you, the I Love Music Army. I don't turn my comments off, and I love reading what everybody has to say. That's part of what this show is all about. And you know, I'm just sad. That's all I can say. I'm hitting the button. We have other videos to make and other stories to break. Because there's a lot of them, and we hope that you join us. The I Love Music Army, our internet musical global family of friends right here from the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Until next time, sadly, I say adieu. Take care, guys.